Thank God they didn't give you the 50K. Okay. Well, all right. Well, I mean, yeah, that kind of sucked that I didn't get the 50K because especially like I was trying to like split among I think the top 5 contestants in for freeloaders. I got a call, so I just like sent it to like voicemail, which I think was probably whoa, fill the fuck right now. So yeah, if I was gonna split, if I had the ability, if they were gonna give me the full 50 grand, I would like split or allocate it among Luke, Mizzy, Symbol, Payne, Binks, and possibly Job, and who else? Alex, and probably give like a smaller amount if necessary to like all the other contestants and freeloaders. The reboot contestants, that one is a bit difficult for me to gauge because like they were only there for like about 3 to 4 days and they didn't have much time to be as fully engaging as the people who were there for weeks and weeks. So it's like, you know, oh yeah, I do want to be a part of future MDE and future Fishtank spin-offs and seasons. Like I feel like I didn't realize like the impact I had on the show and the season until like I really started doing research online about how my impact was like really substantial to the series as a whole. Like apparently out of all the 3 seasons, my the me on the show was like a major like boost to the show's rankings and popularity, and all the weird shit I was doing apparently was interesting to the audience. My family just finds it annoying, but then again, in my regular life, I'm not as extreme or extravagant with some of the things I was doing and saying, because given the like general low-key environment of being in real life compared to being in a zany content creation type of mansion, so like the vibes are different. Okay, so I do want to like leverage on the popularity I've endured on Fishtank while it's still relevant while it still lasts, because so like I understand that people said I should do streaming. I will definitely this is like my first attempt to do the YouTube streaming. I assume there's Twitch streaming and Discord streaming. I don't actually listen to too many music by African American artists and musicians, not because I have an issue with them. It's just like I guess my ear prefers like dancey pop style music, like the songs from the Mean Girls musical, the songs from My Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, like Let's Generalize About Men, Stacey's Mom, type of things. So yeah, so like but songs I like are usually like dance, poppy, musical, pop punk, rock, some metal versions of pop songs. What was this? Okay. So I'm kind of curious, like how to do the TTS thing that was going on in the mansion, where like basically it just like announces like comments. The 24/7 live streaming, that would be interesting, but it's like, what would be like the like I'm trying to think like I'm not sure it could be totally interesting 24/7 in a non-fish tank environment, where like in fish tank it was like kind of like non-stop chaos. So and it had so much potential for like interesting content 24/7 for me, but in regular everyday life it's like, oh, 1 second. Oh yeah, in everyday life I'm kind of like just like either reading stuff on my phone, reading stuff on the computer, like doing work, administrative tasks. So it's not really all that interesting. Where like in the fish tank, we had challenges, interactions with other people, and conspiracy theories and shit, where it just made for interesting content. So church was always like not ideal for me to like learn about the Bible or about being a Catholic. So that's why I had to learn it through like actually like research online. And my parents, are not, I mean, they're super Christian, but like the problem is they shoved it down my damn throat as a kid. To the point where it was like, ugh, it's like the last thing I ever want to think about is the Bible, because I hear so much of it as a kid. Kind of like one of those like like those annoying fanboys of a type of popular thing that people obsess over, like for example Star Wars or Star Trek. They never shut the fuck up about Star Wars or Star Trek, to a point that you just get so annoyed at the sound of the name Star Wars or Star Trek. It's kind of like that with the Bible regarding my parents. I guess I didn't read the contract when they had me the DocuSign and that shit. I assumed that if like people got kicked off the show or like got eliminated or left the house for whatever reason, that they'll end up with no money, no prize, and nothing at all, just like wasted time. So that's was like my incentive to split the money so that they won't walk away with nothing. But apparently, people are getting a day rate regardless of how long they're on the show, based on like how many days they're on the show. And so it's like, oh, they were getting something in the end. Like my mentality, I thought they were getting nothing. So like that's why I felt like bad. I was like, okay, but then, so what they agreed to is 15 grand, and for me to help leverage my acting and safe for work content career. So I'm glad, like, which is like what I really wanted to begin with. Like, the reason why I did this whole Fishtank famous house bullshit was because I was trying to like basically leverage my visibility in the social media, as well as like in terms of like contemporary real life fame. I mean, this was not the ideal way I wanted to like become famous, like through a screwball Animal House style TV series of YouTube series, but like, you know, in the end the goal was achieved. People know who I am now. You should get a lawyer, Burt. Honestly, can you show the contract? Let me see. They got hundreds of thousands of dollars. Interesting. Interesting. So like, well, I'd rather not do anything like, yeah. So like I said, I'd rather not do anything foolish like sue production or make a big negative fuss about like the 50 grand online, because I don't want to like. I feel like for example, if like people who sue the places of employment, so to speak, usually get like a black mark on them, like a blacklist. And then once you're known for like suing a company, then it's like, you know, no one wants to hire you. And I can't get that from a business owner standpoint. You know, like you don't want to like hire someone who like has had a history of like suing the place that employed them. It's just, you know, like not really a good look. And honestly, I'm not too super upset about not getting the 50 grand. I guess my concern was like the contestants who were, let's see, hold on a second. The contestants who were relying on getting some type of income from the show, but then from what I learned, they were getting a day rate, and the fish bucks apparently was real. It wasn't bullshit. So I was like, oh, interesting, fish bucks were real. So I'm glad that everyone who was on Fishtank got some semblance of like payment, or so like. But I do want to like do something like I don't think how the Balls brothers did their concert to like raise funds for Fishtank. I want to do like a similar thing, like a meet and greet type of thing, where like I could agree to like show up somewhere and then people pay like admission or something like that, and then use the funds to distribute among the Fishtank contestants and freeloaders based on like the level of engagement that the audience feel like they contributed to the show. What was this? Oh, let me see. Can you call me your baby bro? Oh, that's sweet. Wow. Okay, baby bro. Make a photo shoot with Turbo. Huh. Right, Turbo. Shelby, the former adult content creator. I feel like she. There's like according to the production, it would be ideal for me not to do sex work and not to do adult content. So I'm trying to like, I'm trying to like, you know, I'm want to like put a close on that, and like try to like get rid of as much of the online content as much as possible by 2025, so that I can just start anew with Bronx Burt as the main identity for my acting and safe for work content career. Hold on. Okay, it is 6:30, so I'm going to have to conclude this. I will announce on my Instagram and Twitter X when I'll be doing the next live stream. I was just kind of like testing this out. So So I appreciate the comments. I'll try to read them more thoroughly once I'm like back at the house, at my apartment, and then I'll respond in the most optimal way possible. So also please remember to tune into the Discord podcast thing. I think Fishtank interview group. I think that's the name of it. The Discord server. So I'll be there at 10:30 p.m. EST, which is about 4 hours from now. All right. So I just want to get some errands done beforehand. So I'll see you guys in 4 hours on Discord server. All right. Thanks, bro. Thanks, guys. Okay. How do I end this thing? How do I end this? Okay. Are you sure you want to stop streaming?